Like two-tone leather. But why have you got an automatic?
I've bust my arm. That's why it took a long time to get out.
You really broken your arm?
Which arm have you broken? We're close to the equator.
We're very close to it. Perhaps we're on it.
No, we can't be. We'd see it. A big dotted line.
Oh, they are.
Oh, bad news.
What?
The Dacia Sandero. It's delayed.
Oh, no. Anyway, last week...
It's time for a question. And the question is, where is the best driving road in the world? Something that has everything. The challenging bends, no traffic, the great views, the long, fast straights, the lot.
Yeah. Now, it's unlikely to be here because everyone does 5. It's not going to be here because everyone's on drugs. That's all just full of ox. Al Gore says that's gone, so it's not going to be down there. That's full of spiders. Signposts here are all full of gibberish. They're all communists. Can't go there because the Americans will shoot you.
No!
No,
thank you.
He's quite a sweet fellow, really. I think I'll call him Bob. Moments later, Bob is dismembered by the staff of Narita-san's restaurant and readied for the deep fryer.
Again, amazing. It won't be. Because we're not clearing a minefield, we're knocking houses down.
You wait till you see what happens to a house when it is presented with this moving at 400 RPM.
Well, if the house immediately explodes, you'll be okay, but that's about it.
That's what it does. It just goes around doing this.
It's like a mechanical cat. It's a military machine with some white paint on it.
It isn't military, it's for clearance and saving lives. Princess Diana had one of these. I tell you what I'm mad about. I'm mad as hell about Detroit. Because in 1960, that was the richest city in America, the richest. And now it is the poorest. And no other city anywhere in the world has collapsed that quickly.
What about Hiroshima?
Apart from Hiroshima.
Pompeii.
Yes, apart from Hiroshima and Pompeii, no city has collapsed as fast as Detroit has. It's unbelievable. But let's not forget, shall we, you modified your Corolla by driving it into a Volvo.
Yeah, I did do that. I did do that. It was my first crash.
The first of many.
Yes, all right, yes.
Rather set the trend for your life,
Yes,
didn't it?
I got the hang of it.
Defining moment.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
all
love
right.
crashing.
Yes,
I'm going to make
okay.
a living out of this. Oh, there I go again.
And I did.
Oh, exactly.
That's it.
That sort of thing really annoys me.
We should do a car that's quintessentially German.
Well, just replace the spoons with little sausages in
No,
clips.
no. Give it trafficators that go like that. A sat-nav that only goes to Poland. Und ein fan belts that will last for 1,000 years.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Christ almighty. Hello, horse. I shall call you Tesco. I strayed slightly over the speed limit there, and I was caught, and they dealt with me efficiently and courteously, as befits a civilised nation, which is, of course, what France is.
No. France is a country you have to drive through to get to Italy. That's all it's for. All right?
He's not going to like it.
Look, the fact of the matter is, they've got better cheese, they've got better wine, they've got better... They
haven't got better cheese. They are a bunch of treacherous, lamb-burning Yorkshire peasants.
Look, have you seen this? Have you seen this bridge? What country is that in? Is it in Britain or is it in France?
It's in France.
It was
Thank
designed
you.
by an Englishman, but we're so tight-fisted we wouldn't build it here and they would.
Right. No.
They're
It's
better
rubbish.
than us.
No, they're rude.
Look, they're better than us. I promised the policeman I'd say that.
They're rude.
Otherwise he would have taken my licence away and put me in the Bastille.
Now, yes, the news, ladies and gentlemen. Now, last week you saw Richard Hammond driving a 6-wheeled Mercedes-Benz. But did you know they made another 6-wheeled car long before that one? Would you like to see a picture of it?
Love to.
Here it is.
Oh, right.
Did they not mention this, then?
Do you know they didn't?
How odd.
It is, isn't it? Because Mercedes like to go on about their heritage and history, and they didn't mention that one.
Well, perhaps they didn't mention it because it's got Hitler in it.
I don't know.
That's not Hitler.
It is.
It isn't. No, that car was built long before indicators were invented, so he's just there to do some hand signals.
What signals are you doing there, then, James?
He's saying, take the Third Reich.
Ow!
Try the chicken.
You should moisturise.
It's... What?
You should moisturise.
A little bit.
in the
Why should I
modern...
It's
moisturise?
because your skin's flaking
Because
off.
you're
You've
dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, we must turn our attention.
Let's have a look at the sarcophagus.
I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
You can't buy that because it's a Seat.
Well, what's wrong with that?
It's Spanish.
What's wrong with that?
I'm bored with Spain at the moment. Fernando Alonso in Formula One, he's the most successful driver there. But he just is, OK? Then you've got Nadal in tennis. They've won the UEFA Championships. They've nicked our airports. They've nicked all our fish. They've nicked all our building societies. They eat the heads off prawns. They throw donkeys off tower blocks. And they stab cows.
That's Spanish.
That is the Spanish. Anybody from Spain here?
Sorry.
Give me my fish back.
Great news.
What?
The days... I know what it is. The Dacia Sandero has gone on sale in left-hand drive market.
Nice. Now, because this is a hard job, and I'm not just saying this to win favour with lorry drivers, it's a hard job. Change gear, change gear, change gear, check your mirrors, murder a prostitute, change gear, murder, check your... That's a lot of effort in a day. The worst thing about Hot Wheels was when you get up in the night for a pee and you tread on one. Or Lego.
Lego is...
Or an upturned plug.
No. Lego's worse.
Why?
Because an upturned plug is big, Lego hides in the carpet. And then all
Is
of a
there
sudden...
anything worse than an upturned plug for treading on in the middle of the night?
Lego.
A landmine.
A tiger.
Your house, James. I know something worse.
Dog.
Dog was that is, you took the words right out of my mouth. It's the ow.
It's that
If you have a lot of dogs, it can happen. It's not a...
It is. You have horses in your house.
On occasion, yes, it has happened.
Have you ever trodden in some horse manure?
Possibly unbeknownst to me, I just had a warm foot.
Anyway, if you want a full-size model of a toy car, it's basically a Camaro with Hot Wheels written on it, it's £40,000.
Yeah, but it will be worth more if you keep it in the box.